What is going on, guys? My name is Kazzy and welcome to episode number 25 of my classic Road to Glory. Now, I made a mistake last episode. The last game that you did see me pick up the win in was actually in the Gold Cup. I completely forgot to mention it, but we did jump out of seasons just for a little bit, just to try and get some easier opponents, try and get a win, and we do want to pick up that gold pack in the tournament and pick up just a trophy in general. So we do actually go into the tournament, and this is for the tournament, as you can see here. I could only match up with someone with orange latency. I was searching for at least 20 minutes, but luckily he does have a completely rubbish team. Well, it's not rubbish, but it is only on 57 chemistry. But we are using our hybrid team with Van Persie as the main man, and Van Persie opens up the goal scoring there with an outside of the foot finesse shot. Those goals just look amazing on this game. Not always the most powerful, but when played accurately, they are amazing, and Robin Van Persie is one of the best at doing it. I do want to pick up Falcao. I think Falcao is going to be the next player that I pick up once I do sell on this Van Persie team, as I think that is Memphis Depay there scoring a header. I don't know how many headers he scored in real life, but I'm sure he's not one of those ones. So a very, very weird goal for him to be scoring. But yeah, I want to build maybe a BPL team with Memphis Depay as the main man. So, not Memphis Depay, Radamel Falcao. I want to pick up Falcao and have him as the main striker. So that'll be the next team we go for, guys. But we do foul Dumbia inside the box. We tell him exactly where to go, and Begovic does make the save. And then from that resulting penalty, he crosses it in. Begovic gets it again, and then we loft a big ball upfield. He gets the ball, he makes a stupid pass. Robin Van Persie makes a little bit of room, makes a bit more room, turns inside, cuts past a player, and finesses it into the far corner. An absolutely amazing goal by Robin Van Persie, showing why he's got such a high dribbling stat. And many players that have played with Robin Van Persie, Arsenal and Manchester United players alike, say he is the most skillful player in training. So there's no one really better than him technically. So that really showed right there with his dribbling ability, and it's quite interesting to hear about the how skillful Robin Van Persie really is, because obviously his early days in Arsenal, he was a bit of a camel, much like Giroud is these days. But we do go 4-0 up here with Leroy Fer getting a goal. Leroy Fer is actually an amazing player. He always gets compared to Ruud Gullit on this game as the cheap Gullit, and I've never used Gullit on 14 or 15. But if this is what Gullit feels like, Gullit is going to be an absolutely incredible player. So we do pick up a win in that game, and we've got a lot of contracts to sort out. And I actually show me putting on contracts, something I don't usually show, just because we're still using the contracts that we got right at the beginning of the series. But we are running low on them, so we might have to pick up another 20 or so contracts. So if you see my coins go down soon and I don't make any additions to the team, that will probably be where the coins are going. But we do come up against a 4-3-3 squad in the... this is still in the cup. We are going to play until the final now, uninterrupted, and you will see the final in this episode. And that's a bit of a spoiler of how this game ends. But Robin Van Persie there with an absolutely incredible free kick, getting the top right corner. And I don't think you can get more top right than that. An absolutely incredible free kick. Look at that. And that is in the 45th minute of this game, guys. And that is very, very key, because they say that there's no scripting or whatever in the 45th minute. I don't believe in that. But I do believe the 45th minute lasts longer than any other minute in the game, and you are much likely to concede goals at this time because you might switch off. And this guy concedes 2 goals in the 45th minute. It can't get much worse for him until right now, where I score 3 goals on him in the 45th minute. Unbelievable. This guy, what he should have done was, once he conceded the first goal in the 45th minute, take control of the ball and make sure that he doesn't give it away. Let alone do it again, and then finally he does it again. That deserves to... that's not the way you're going to win games. And Van Persie there puts us 4-1 up, 53rd minute, and puts this game out of hand. There's a bit of a frame dropping going on there, but it's another outside of a foot. This one wasn't finesse shot. This is just a normal smash, and Van Persie gets it out of his feet very, very quickly and does hammer it into the top right corner, not giving his goalkeeper a chance. I think it is Diego Lopez, the former Real Madrid goalkeeper, who kept Casillas out of net for pretty much a majority of last season. But the goal scoring in this game wasn't done there, as he does manage to claw one back. He passes it through to Candreva. Candreva does a little dink over the goalkeeper. I'm not sure if he intended to do the dink. If he did, that is a very, very nice goal. Or if it was a finesse shot that takes a slight deflection, it is a little bit jammy in that way. But it doesn't matter, because we do pick up the win. We do win 4-2, and we do advance to the final. And now I make a horrible, horrible mistake. I use my 4-3-2-1 team. You guys know how bad I've been with this team. And we come up against this team. 4-3-1-2, Schweinsteiger, Gundogan, Royce up top, and Lewandowski. This just wasn't going to go well. I'm using my bad team, and we're playing against a team like this. It's absolutely incredible. But we start off on the good way with Ricardo Quaresma cutting past Dante, I think it was, and finessing it into the far corner. It was Dante. He's wearing the Holland away kits, which are very, very nice. But we do, as you can see, Sal Dante there. Quaresma does finesse it. The only one saving grace from this team for me is Ricardo Quaresma. He's an amazing player. I enjoyed him first time round I used him, and I enjoyed him this time round. This guy was very annoying with his celebrations. I cut it short there because he does just run around constantly after scoring. But that was a very nice goal. He scored with De Bruyne, and then he does score an exceptional goal there with Robert Lewandowski, beating my keeper at the near post with a, I think it's an outside of boot volley or something like that. It's more of a finesse volley. It's kind of hard to say. It's a very, very nice goal by Lewandowski, leading the keeper the wrong way. But we do have a free kick. Sami Nasri swings it in, hits the crossbar. And this guy, he was constantly playing over top through balls. He's probably got a really, really low pass accuracy at the end of this game. But he does manage to just play it out to my player, who heads it back. And Jackson Martinez gets the goal. And then once again, I'm terrible at defending from kickoff. I'm diving in. I'm getting worried. Don't want to lose this game, and then we go 3-2 down in the 45th minute. That 45th minute coming at us again, and that is the full-time result, guys. We do lose in the final of the cup, and this is really annoying. You actually can't skip their celebration, so I got to watch them celebrating their win over me for the Champions Shield, or whatever this cup is called. We lose out on the 2,000 coins. We lose out on the gold pack, but we will be back in a couple of episodes, and we will try to win that cup once again. But there's something that has to be done before that, and it's this team. This team has to go. I think I've maybe won one game with it. I don't know how many games I played, but it just wasn't an enjoyable team to play with. Ricardo Quaresma was the only good player. Diaby was always injured. I think Sami Nasri didn't show anything. Jackson Martinez isn't that good of a striker for the hype that's around him. I lose quite a lot of coins on Sami Nasri as well. So that is going to be the end of that team, guys, and also the end of the episode. So leave a like if you have enjoyed the episode, guys. It really does help me out. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the club. And with all of that being said, I've been Kazzy, and I'll catch you all very soon.